Hi everybody, welcome back to Gratitude Makeover with Inner Child Circle. Today we're going to be talking about a great tool for self-healing. It's expressive writing. Now, expressive writing is really just journaling on steroids. It's incredibly effective. There's a researcher from the University of Texas. His name is James Pennebaker. He's been researching this since 1986 and has amassed an incredible amount of clinical evidence to show how effective this is for treating virtually everything, I guess. He says it's great for depression, it's great for anxiety, it's great for all kinds of physical ailments. People that do this see fantastic results. And the great thing is it's so easy. Really all you need is a writing utensil and paper. You can use a keyboard, but research supports that the physical act of writing on paper, putting your thoughts into words, is how your brain is actually able to process the trauma. It takes these concepts that are floating around in your head and puts them on the paper, thereby changing the actual way that your brain perceives the event that you experience. It takes you from victimhood to survivor. Now, I don't know how it could be more simple, really. What we're going to do for our gratitude makeover is we're going to set aside 4 days, 20 minutes a day. Some clinical trials will last for 6 weeks. That's all great and everything, but you can see results in as little as 4 days. So that's what we're going to do. All right, here's the steps to take. Find yourself a quiet place where you will be undisturbed for 20 minutes. Get your writing utensils, paper and pen or your keyboard, whatever you want, and get your focus. Whatever trauma or event that you want to work on, it could be something from childhood. It could be a fight that you had with your coworker a couple of weeks ago, whatever. But this is what we're going to work on for the 4 days. So you have this in your mind, put your pen to the paper and go full throttle. Start writing any and everything that comes to mind regarding this event. Grammar doesn't matter, spelling doesn't matter. You don't have your 8th grade English teacher looking over your shoulder. This is just for you. What is important is detail. Get the details on the paper. Everything matters. When you're feeling those emotions as you recall the event, say you're feeling anger, you're writing down how angry you felt. Sometimes our emotions have layers to them. You pause for a second and think, oh, yeah, and I also felt underneath that anger there was this sorrow, this grief that I was feeling. Other details really matter too. Something that might seem insignificant to you. Oh yeah, it was raining that day, and I remember seeing the droplets of water running down the window. Write it down. It's important. It's part of your processing. So 20 minutes, full steam ahead, write. Now, it is common to run across a snag in this, and all of a sudden it's like, mind goes blank. Keep writing. It doesn't matter. You can write something as simple as, I can't think of anything to write. I can't think of anything to write. Or on a more positive note, you can do an affirmation. I am working through this trauma with grace and ease. I'm working through this trauma with grace and ease, until a thought comes back pertaining to your trauma. Now, let's just say 20 minutes is too long. Your hand is cramping up. You're just like, ugh. Divide it up into 2 10-minute sessions. 10 minutes, take a break, revisit it for another 10 minutes. All right. You've got this document. What are you going to do with it? Whatever you want. Some people want to save it and revisit it after a week, excuse me, or a year. They want to see they have come, quite a ways in healing their trauma. Or maybe it feels good to burn it. Maybe you want to shred it. Get rid of it. Whatever you want to do, whatever feels good. But the great thing is that you are going to notice that this trauma, this burden is going to start lifting off your shoulders. And you're going to feel significant relief. It's going to feel so good. Another thing, if you are really struggling with this trauma, the one that you choose, and you really want to work on it, maybe it will help to look at it from another person's perspective. Maybe you want to write this through the eyes of your best friend or a loved one, how they view the trauma that you experienced. It's that layer of separation that might make it easier for you to really dig in. But whatever you do, just do it. Now, I'm going to end today with a beautiful quote from Rumi. Rumi says, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." All right, let's do it.